where I'm at so far. Got the fuel tank mounted. Diesel heater is mounted. What these Tacomas have is, I think the Tundras have them too, but it's pretty awesome. They have this little slit on both sides of the wheel well, and this what is this, a 2x6, 2x12, fuck, I don't know, fits right in there. It's crazy. Look how perfect that is. It's crazy. Now I just need to do the fuel line, fuel pump, fuel filter, and then I need to get a battery too. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a battery and mount it right here. Maybe build a little cover or box or something. This does need a little reinforcement, but it'll do. This is all just temporary until I can get a camper shell, and then I'm gonna build a bed right here, like the kitchen stove area, maybe mount a TV. Looking good. Switch things up a little bit. The first board that I had on here was like a 1/4 inch, and I moved it just a little bit and this ripped off, so I had to switch that. Yeah, so I'm about to screw these on, mount this back on, got the holes pre-drilled, and then go from there. Alright, so this is what I came up with. It's nothing fancy, but it'll do. Diesel tank here, bolted in on the backside. Right now it's just tied down with the strap along with the battery. I do need to build some kind of cover just to keep this out of the cold elements. Inside here is a diesel heater. It's a Vevor. It's one of the compact ones. All I did was, see if I can open that. Oh yeah, Hadouken! I just got some alligator clips, positive and negative. Connected it right there. Both sides, drilled a hole to come through. Try to keep most of this out of the wet. But you can see the diesel heater right there. All the wiring just zip tied out of the way. Just a piece of 1/4 inch plywood with a hole in it. This is a air intake filter. Another intake right there. Exhaust pipe. I do need to make this a little longer. I don't want to drill a hole into my bed yet. I plan on doing that whenever I mount this, whenever I have a topper. I do plan on drilling a hole probably in that corner for this to go down. I'll show you what it looks like inside. A lot of people online complain about the noise of the fuel pump, but it's really not that bad. I have a carbon monoxide detector. There it is. But yep, there is the exhaust. This rotates so I can point it whatever direction I usually. Where last night I did a test run, and because it was like 12 degrees out and I needed it. But yeah, so just to
start
heating. But yeah, last night I used it for maybe like hour intervals. You know, I'd heat it up I'd heat the truck up for an hour, turn it off, and then so last night I went to sleep at like 9 o'clock. Turned it off when I was going to bed. Woke up around like 2:30, and it was starting to get a little chilly, so I just cranked it on until I woke up around 5. But yep. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I got a Jackery, dude. This thing is freaking sweet. I can do a video on that too if you guys want, but I'm sure you guys have seen that because they're all over the internet. But dude, lifesaver. Got an Xbox tucked in there that I hook up. Yeah, so it blows cold air for maybe 3-4 minutes, and then you'll start hearing the fuel pump, and that's whenever it starts warming up. And also, whenever I unboxed it and got it all mounted and ran a test run, there was tons of white smoke. Look, you can hear the diesel pump, or I don't know if you can, but I can. Not bad. But anyway, there's a ton of like white smoke blowing out of here, and I got nervous, and then I looked online and it said that it's pretty common from like factory carbon buildup, so you just need to run it on high settings for, I don't know, I did it for like, I ran it on high for 10 minutes, turned it off, unplugged the fuel pump connector on the bottom there, and then just plugged it back in, ran it again for 5 minutes on high, repeated that process like 2 or 3 times, and then worked fine. And also I worried about like carbon monoxide because it was windy last night too with the snow. I was worried about the exhaust blowing into the intake, so I just got a long pipe that fit over that and put the tailgate down and just ran it out of there. It was fine. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna stay warm this winter. It works. So I was warm last night. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.